And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back easily. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hit well towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So a runner on first with one out now, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in, Zach Cozart. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. The throw into second. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. And he'll get in there safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Pujols comes up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Gone! Standing in, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter charging this one. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Martinez will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. Weak chopper to the left side. Carpenter moving to his right, and he's safe. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. Will swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. Fastball in there, 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a great inning here as he gets. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. In for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Carpenter is there. He's got it one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way to Upton. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. 1 strike to Pujols. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
So he got him swinging. Luke Weaver is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strike. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. Zach Cozart flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Zach Cozart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Upton going back at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him, son.
And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, strike one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. In now, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High pop-up. And this is taken in for out number one. So here's the Angels pitcher, Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Now the relay home. And he is out on a close. Here's Colton Wong now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The wind-up and the 0-1. Fouled away. The wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready for another chance? Francisco Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Down the first baseline. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Luke Weaver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Popped him up. Pujols on the move, and that's the third out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch on its way to Upton. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Albert now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hard hit towards center. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next. Ready for another shot now, Cole Calhoun. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Number 27.
Ball 1.
Brett Cecil.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that's in there, base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's 1 for 4. A ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Matt Carpenter is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw.
He made it safe.
Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A bit too early.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Lifted in the air out to left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him the ground ball.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. The 3-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko.
Jumps off the page at me. He's found that power. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Kinsler is under it. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. And in now is Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Inside.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The pitcher, number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled off. Just missed with a breaking ball. Maldonado, base runner at first with 1 out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He tripled, but was then thrown out trying to leg out and inside the Parker in his last plate appearance. And Ozuna will make the catch. Ready for another chance, Colton Wong. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Colton Wong.
There's Kinsler at second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pujols on the move. He's got it 1 away. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Brett Cecil. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Greg Garcia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Maldonado is after it. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Third baseman, number 13. Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now both runners on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Garcia at third. Pham on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Justin Upton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's Albert now. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. No hits to this. Ian Cole is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Number 47.
Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Previous meetings with Ian Cole, he's 1 for 2.
Ozuna.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. He's set and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Sliders in for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Standing in, Zach Cozart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Andrelton. There's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. On to first, and they get the double play. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put...
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center field number 20, Tommy.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Popped high in the air. Verlander is under it near the mound. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Struck him out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Way out in front. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. Behind the runner to second. 0-1 pitch on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. A ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Correa, sometimes called Show Rea, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He swings and misses, throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Right fielder.
At the plate, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ball and a strike. And a step off. Runner's on his way to third. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Weaver is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And
meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Strike two swinging. The 2-2. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer on the run. He's got it one away. Striding in, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Correa has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Jed Jerko. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. And there's one away. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Martinez on the move. And and that's the second out of the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Line drive to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Colton Wong.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Verlander sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in the scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Francisco Pena will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is low, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's George Springer. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. To short. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham, as we begin the top of the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tommy Pham becomes the first out of the inning. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-1, here it comes. Runners off for second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Altuve moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Fowler is off at first with 2 away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Here's the 1-1. On the move now is Fowler. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out for short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gaddis. He popped out in his first trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Gaddis, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping into the box, Colton Wong, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. And it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Greg Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Next up for the Stros, Tony Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Brett Cecil takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Number 61 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 61.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Inside, he misses ball 4. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another look to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pham stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the belt, the pitch. Pham's off and running. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and he is in there. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Spin and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he will strike him out. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Lazy fly ball.